guys, it's Nancy with Better Life Blog, and today I'm making these beautiful hydrangea bouquets in mason jars. I love how these turned out. I wasn't really sure what to expect when I started working on these. It was definitely a different project. I am making the files available to you guys for free, so make sure that you click on the link to the blog post. That'll give you a copy of the files. You'll get a list of all the materials that I used. So I hope that you enjoy this video, and if you like watching videos just like this one, make sure you subscribe and share this with all your crafting buddies. All right, thanks so much.
So I cut out my design on cardstock and I used a light grip mat, and that makes it really easy for the pieces to come out really cleanly. I used the cardstock setting. And next I've got these mason jars, and what I'm going to do is I am going to remove the tops, and I will take some chalk paint, and I'm going to go ahead and give each one of these 2 coats of paint. And you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect, because we are going to take some sandpaper and we'll give it a distressed look. Next I have these 3-inch foam balls, and just check to make sure that they fit over the lid of your mason jar. And I'm just creating a line here so that I know where to put my flowers. Next I've got all of my flowers set up right here and some leaves. I've got 6 leaves, 2 for each jar. And then I'm just going to take some paint. Now I experiment with some different kinds of color and different kinds of paint. And I ended up using sort of a watercolor, or I also tried kind of watering down some chalk paint too. I am also painting in the middle. I'm using some yellow in the middle just to make it look a little bit more realistic there. So here's a couple more examples. I'm really concentrating the color on the outer edge, the blue, and it really gives it a realistic look. And you know, not all of these have to be exactly the same. I changed it up a lot, and that just gave it a realistic look. Okay, so next you want to take something like a paintbrush or, you know, a pen, and just kind of curl the edges just like I'm doing here. And since it's already been painted, it actually curls a little bit better after it dries. So just make sure that you wait until it dries. And then I have these corsage pins. Those are the pins with like the pearly ends there. And I'm just taking it in the center and I'm just pressing it right into that foam ball. And then I'm kind of curling the petals in just a little bit. And basically I just repeat the same process over and over and over and over again. And I try to get them, you know, fairly close together. And you also want to make sure that you don't cross that line that you created earlier with the pencil. So keep everything above that. Fair warning, this whole entire project took me at least 2 hours to complete. So as you can see, I've got all of the flowers are done, and next I am working on the leaves. And I'm taking the leaves and I'm just kind of folding them right down the center. And then to make them look just a little bit more realistic, to give them a little bit of variation in color, I'm just taking some paint and just painting right all over. And it just makes them look like a little bit less like cardstock and a little bit more like an actual leaf.
If you're enjoying this video, I would absolutely love it if you would share this video with your crafting buddies and hit the like button and comment below. I'd love to hear from you.
Okay, so now that that's done and the paint is dry on my mason jar, I'm going to take a medium grit sand sponge, or you could take some sandpaper, and just kind of go over some of the key areas like the corners, the raised lettering, and just kind of sand that and just give it a distressed look. Then I'm going to screw on the cap, and I've got some twine right over here, which I am going to take and just wrap it around and make a little bow, and that just gives it a cute look. Okay, again, with the next one, I'm going to sand it in the areas where there are raised lettering and some other areas. I'm trying not to do the exact same areas, so each one looks just a little bit different. Okay, and here is where it all comes together, you guys. I've got my glue gun and I've got my leaves, and I'm just gluing them onto the edges there. And then once that is glued on, make sure I don't burn myself, I'm going to take the glue and just go ahead and put it all around the edges there generously, and then putting the flowers right down and just making sure that it's nice and secure, and just repeat that same step for all three. I did the glue a little bit differently this time around. It seemed to work just fine either way, as long as you can get enough glue on there and make sure that everything is sticking. I was happy to see that the foam stuck pretty well. It wasn't like the same kind of foam that you use for floral design, those really green crumbly ones. It was a little bit firmer, so make sure that when you're looking for your foam that's what you look for. And that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. These were really fun to make. They did take some time, but don't forget, this is a free file, and if you would share this, that would be awesome.
If you're on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe and be sure to like and comment as well. And if you are on Facebook, I wanted to let you know that Facebook actually hides most of my posts from you. So even if you've liked my page, there's a good chance that you've missed many of my videos. So if you like seeing my videos and you want to see more of them, all you have to do is just follow these steps. If you're on a desktop computer, just hit like and then following and then click see first. Or if you're on your mobile, make sure you click like and then following and then get notifications. And then you want to click see first. And now you'll get notified anytime I post something new or if I do a live video. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time.